Breaking news, literally in the last hour, Prince Harry has been ordered to pay the Mail on Sunday publishers almost £50,000 in costs. A judge has ruled that an article which the Prince deemed libelous can in fact be defended as an honest opinion and did not cause serious harm to Harry's reputation. Joining me to discuss this, TalkTV's royal editor Sarah Hewson. Hi Sarah, thanks for joining me. So what was Prince Harry alleging? What did he want to prove in court?
Well, it's going to be an expensive Christmas for Prince Harry, isn't it, Vanessa, having been ordered to pay those £48,000 in legal fees by December the 29th of this year. He is suing associated newspapers for libel over an article which it published about his row with the Home Office over the removal of his security. Now, the headline of the article, which was published last year, said how Prince Harry tried to keep his legal fight with the government over bodyguards a secret. Then, just minutes after the story broke, his PR machine tried to put a positive spin on it. Now, Prince Harry has argued that this was libelous because it attacks his honesty and integrity, and his lawyers had claimed it falsely suggested that the prince had lied and cynically attempted to mislead public opinion. He had tried to have the Mail on Sunday's defence of honest opinion thrown out, but on Friday, a judge at the High Court ruled that the publisher of the Mail on Sunday had a real prospect of being able to argue its case, and so it should go to trial. And so Prince Harry is left footing the bill for this stage, and unless any settlement is reached, then this will go to trial between May and July of next year, Vanessa.
And I think, you will confirm for all of us just how unusual it is to see members of the royal family appearing in court, or indeed, bringing cases to court with such, you could say, regularity, you could even say avidity. He seems almost to like it, to relish it, and to want to do it.
And I'll admit, Vanessa, sometimes it's hard to keep up with these cases because there are 5 different legal proceedings taking place involving Prince Harry at the moment. There is this libel case against the Mail on Sunday. There are 3 privacy cases against different newspaper groups as well. On top of that, his case against the Home Office about the removal of his security. And that is what this article is about. And we had 3 days of that in court last week. And then on Friday, we then had the decision by the judge that this case, the defence could not be thrown out. And today we've learned about the legal fees on it. So £48,000 for Prince Harry to be paying by the end of this year. And it's not over because this case then goes to trial in the spring, summer of next year.
We do remember, don't we, Harry and Meghan alleging at one stage that the King was not giving them any money at all to pay their household bills with. It was subsequently found that that wasn't the case, that he had actually written them a pretty sizable cheque that year. But after the stupendous worldwide sales of Harry's book Spare, I don't suppose he's going to argue hardship and tell the court that he can't pay the £48,000, is he?
No, and he's argued, of course, that he has very expensive security costs, and we can see that he's also got very expensive legal costs going on at the moment. But on the subject of his security, we had another interesting development at the end of last week, Vanessa, because the case has always been made by Prince Harry and Meghan that they were forced to leave the United Kingdom and that the royals effectively cut them off. We heard him talk about his father cutting him off financially, and that the security had been cut off because they were no longer working royals. But it emerged last week that actually the late Queen had wanted Harry and Meghan to maintain their security. She had asked her private secretary, Sir Edward Young, to write to the cabinet secretary and say she believed he should keep a security detail. They'd alluded to the death of his mother, Diana. They talked about the threats that Harry was said to face from extremists. And the letter had said, you will understand well that ensuring the Duke and Duchess of Sussex remain safe is of paramount importance to Her Majesty and her family. So that very much goes against that narrative that's been perpetuated, that Harry and Meghan were left to fend for themselves and that nobody cared about their security.
Sarah, thank you very much indeed. I know you're going to rejoin me as the show unfolds. Thank you.